at a strange angle right now, but we will be making the pump system. So firstly, what are we gonna do? We are gonna go to our configurations at our station and we're gonna make a new folder. This new folder will be called, let me double check first what it will be called. It will be called control logic. Then in control logic, we will also make another folder. So we're gonna make a new folder which is called heating system. Heating system. Then from there, at the heating system, we're also gonna make another folder inside heating system. So in heating system, we'll be calling it pump control. Now from here, we're gonna click on pump control and we're gonna make a new view. So we're gonna new view. Let's make sure it's pump control px. So it's alright. So we're gonna overwrite this file and boom, we have this right now. So next we'll be changing this to a 900 by 900 view size. So we're gonna double click and you can see over here we are changing it to 900 by 900. And once you change it, boom, it becomes this. So from here, we'll be making the banner. So we're gonna go to files and there's a folder called px here, which we are going to get banner px and we're going to drag it here. We'll drag it here and we're going to drag it to the top, and you can see we have pump control. We have all the things that we did in the previous tutorial. And from here, we are just gonna make sure that everything is correct, and we can also check it in the pump control px. Yes, I'm looking at it right now. Okay, so now since everything's correct, we're gonna edit it, and then next we will be making, give me 1 second. We're making all the hot water pumps. So what we're going to do is we're going to be making more files. So under pump control, we're going to make 4 different folders. So they're going to be called pump control. If I'm wrong, I have it copy paste. Yeah, pump control part 1. We're going to make pump control part 2, 3, and 4. So 2. Oh, that's wrong. Pump control 3. And pump control number 4. That did not work. I actually must have made something else, so it's okay. I can redo it. Pump control number 4. So under 4, we're going to be making a few different types of things. So firstly, we're going to be doing a numeric writable. It's called outside temp. Outside temp. We'll make that, and we're going to make another numeric writable, which is going to be called freeze protect set point. If I'm not wrong, let me just double check. Yes, it's called freeze protect set point. And then we are gonna be making 3 different Boolean writables. So our first Boolean writable will be pump freeze protect. Second Boolean writable that we're going to be making is called hot water pump 1. So we're going to be making a pump 2 also. So I'm just going to copy paste this so that we can quickly make pump number 2. Oh, that's not a new folder. We are going to make a Boolean writable. So we're making number 2. And also, we're going to be looking for a schedule. So we're going to use Boolean schedule, and we're going to also drag it right here. We're going to drag it right in here. And we're just going to call it pump schedule. So we have our pump schedule, we have everything that we need right now. So what are we going to do next? So now we're going to find our different pumps. So we're going to go to hot water pump number 1, and we're going to look from palette, and we're going to go to kit brewer, I cannot pronounce that, and we are going to look at pumps. So we're gonna look at pumps, and we're gonna look at let me double check where to find it. We're going to use pumps in line. So if you want to see how it looks like, you're going to use this magnifying glass and look. This is what it looks like, and we're going to click it down. Then we're going to do it for pump number 2 too. So we're going to do it pumps in line again. Number 2 is here. So we're going to differentiate. 1 is on top, 2 is at the bottom. Then from here, we are going to give me 1 second. We're gonna find the different pipes required for it. So I go to kit, and we are going to look for the thing in the palette. So it will be using kit PX actually. And is it kit PX? Give me 1 second. No, it's still the kit PXN4 SVG. Then from here we go look at piping, and we go to large piping, and we go look at CWS. So over here we can, sorry, not CWS, we're actually looking at HWS. Give me 1 second. HWS. Yeah, so if you want to see what piping is, we now press this, and you can see all different types of components. So I'm going to be just adding all the different components that I personally need for this. So I'm just going to be adding all the different bends. This is the horizontal, that's the shortest one, and I'll be using number 6. So I'll be using, oh, 6 is quite long actually. Let's use number 5 instead. Yep, let's use 4 number 5s. And we are also gonna use a few down ones. Oh, we're actually going to use the T's. So we're going to use a left T and a right T. And we're going to use a vertical. So vertical, I would like to use number 4. Number 4, we need 4 number 4s. Actually, number 4 is a bit long, so I might use number 3. Oops. If you can see that my recording, I actually stopped my recording, but trust me, I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna restart the recording, even though you can still see my face. Okay, we are back to it. So I actually pressed the stop recording button, but we're gonna delete these 2 over here, and we're gonna change it to vertical number 3. So we're gonna get 3 vertical number 3s. We're gonna get 4 vertical number 3s actually, and we're gonna put pump 1 up here. Then we're gonna just organize it based on how I like it. So we'll be making a little circle situation here. So we're gonna pump it down. Oops. We're gonna move the pump here, move the next pump right here, get our downward ones, and external, those that are going out. Oh, that's a bit far, so we're gonna make it go up. And we are gonna change it so that it comes here. Oh, that is a bit too, my bad. Okay, so we're gonna move this a bit here, move our pipe a bit here. Yes, some technical difficulties, but that's no worry. We'll move this up just a bit. Too much. Okay, then we're gonna go pump pipe up, pipe down, and pipe outwards. Okay, so we finally have all of these done. So what we are going to be doing, my bad, give me 1 second, is that we are gonna change the background color also. I totally forgot about that. So we're gonna change the background color to maybe a little peachy color. So we're gonna use bisque, and we're gonna just change it right now like this. Very simple, very easy. And over here, we are now gonna make a new label. So we're gonna right click over here, and we're gonna click new, and we're gonna go on the new, and we're gonna go label. Our label, we're gonna change, we're gonna call it pump 1. And at pump 1, we will be using a font. We're going to be using a bolded font, and we're going to be using number 18 just so that it's big enough for us to see. And for the foreground, aka the color of the text, we're going to make it black so that it pops out. So we're going to leave pump 1 over here, and we're going to do the same thing for pump 2. So new label, we're going to double click this, and we're going to change the font to bold, 18, and we're going to change the color to black, and finally text it as pump 2. Okay, now we have both the pumps named and ready. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get pump 1 again. We're gonna drag pump 1 over here, but instead of using from palette, we're gonna use a bound label. So make sure it is called display name. The N must be capitalized, and we are just gonna excuse me, we're just gonna do this, and now we have hot water pump 1, and we're gonna just move it here, and we're gonna do the same thing for hot water pump number 2. So display name, we'll click OK. Oh, there's a bit too wide, so let's just make it a bit smaller, and we're gonna drag this all the way down here. Oh wait, let me double check actually. Oh, it's actually not display name, my bad. Instead of display name, we're gonna be using out value for these. So that is truly my bad. So we're just gonna change it to out value. And we're gonna just put it here so that we can tell if there's anything wrong. So both are false right now, so that's okay. So now we're gonna add a hyperlink. So we're gonna be getting pump schedule. We're gonna put it here, and we're gonna go to from palette, and we are actually gonna look at kit px, and we're gonna look at hyperlink. So we're gonna click hyperlink button. We're gonna enable hyperlink, and we are also gonna make sure that over here we put the text edit pump schedule. So we're gonna look for text, and we're gonna put edit pump schedule. Okay, so from my bad, so from this we are just gonna click like this, and we have our little edit pump schedule over here. So we're gonna make sure it is big enough so that you can see all the letters. And now finally we are just gonna make sure that it's all at the right areas. So we're gonna have our edit pump schedule over here, and we have our values here. And finally what we are gonna do is we are going to get to our pump, hot water pump 1, and we're just going to drag it over, and we're gonna go to the kit, the other kit, and we are going to go to staticons. So we're gonna look for it. Okay, we're gonna expand this, then we're going to use regular. So we're going to be using regular, and we're going to take a look at how it looks like. So it's this little like exclamation mark thing. So we're just going to add it here, and we're going to add it right here actually. So this should be the end of it, but how to check if it actually works is we're going to change this to pump control px. Then we're gonna manually override this. So we're gonna make this active, and whoa, it's now active. Now it's saying that it's overridden. So yes, this is how you make it. And if you click edit pump schedule, it does show you the pump schedule. Thank you so much. This is the end of it. Thank you for watching.